Artistic Gamer 7. I really sounded weird when I said that there, but oh well, we're going with it. And welcome back to another Create a Sim video here. It's sort of strange actually doing a Create a Sim video that is not Pokemon related and technically not occult discussions related, but I'm finished creating Pokemon Sims, and the occult discussion Sims I'm also finished with, but they're actually like done on the channel versus my Pokemon Sims. I'm done creating them and I've got all the videos scheduled. But they're still going right now. I think they're scheduled until, like, December. Not even gonna not even joking, I have so many. But anyway, this is sort of, could be a small or big series, because basically I'm gonna let anyone comment in the videos or comment on Twitter, because every once in a while I might repost the thing, or even over on Facebook, which is where I actually got these from this time around. But on Twitter and both on Facebook, and with Facebook it was a, Facebook page called Sims Grown. I posted basically saying, hey, give me like 3 adjectives or so to describe a sim. You can be as crazy as you want, as simple as you want. Just random adjectives. And I will try to make a sim based off of those adjectives. Now with Twitter, I know my tweets definitely get lost and I don't get replies to them as much as some other people's, and it did not get any replies to it. But it is still pinned on my profile if you would like to go over there and post some adjectives, or you can just simply post them down in the comments below. But and if you post them down in the comments below, I will come back to your comment and be like, hey, your sim video is live of your adjective sim. If you post it to somewhere like Sims Grown, or like if I post it on something like Facebook, or even Instagram. I'm thinking about starting my Instagram, like actually doing Instagram stuff again, which would be a mix of like life and my channel stuff, so it'd be like a mix of two, but I'm thinking about actually getting my Instagram going again. So somewhere like that, I would then go over to Instagram and be like, hey, it's up. If you do it on Twitter, I'll tweet you a link to the link, basically, so that you can see the sim that is created based off the adjectives that you give me. And in this one, the first one I got was, like I said, all 3 of them I've got are actually from Sims Grown. I have this sim who I was given the adjectives of wild, eccentric, I think I'm saying that right, and social. And they put in parentheses beside wild, more fun-loving than crazy, and parentheses of eccentric, crazy sense of style. So that is what I'm going with to make this sim. I literally randomized the names, but this is Riley Platt. I think that's right. Probably should have wrote her name down after I randomized it, because on my little editing software that I'm rewatching back, I minimize the video, like, I make the video a little bit small so that I can actually have a lot of room to edit, and of course the train is coming in right now, why wouldn't it? But yeah, so I see the name, but it's sort of blurry, so I think I'm right. But anyway, I had a lot of fun with this, actually. Like, this is like a very, very simple Create a Sim, which is why, like, if people randomly comment on this video, or happen to come across the tweet randomly, or if I retweet it, or one day, even if it's like a month or 2 from now, I randomly retry this, and people reply, I will continue to do this just randomly, because it is actually really fun, because you're going in there with more of a loose base, basically, even though you're going off of adjectives, but you can be very sort of stretchy with those adjectives and like fun with them, and like you're not going in to try to 100% replicate an actual person or a thing and like try to bring every aspect. You're going off just words. So it's sort of nice and different from what I've done in the past with like my element sims, my birthstone sims, my flower sims, my Pokemon sims. So it is quite a bit different, because I'm not going based off of like some sort of object or thing or character or something. So it was a lot of fun, and I really liked this, how Riley here turned out. I think she's actually absolutely adorable. I have wanted a reason to use this hair since I've downloaded it. Like, I personally don't like short hair on me, but some people it looks really, really good on, and this particular style, I sort of really liked it. But every time I try to use it, you may see in some of my Pokemon videos after I downloaded this hair, and there's like another series coming up that I'm putting a lot of work in, and I'm afraid it's not going to get as much as attention with how much work I've put into it. But anyway, you may notice on those videos, if you actually end up watching them, that I attempt to try to put this hair on a lot of my female characters, but it doesn't fit the style of the character or sort of the style in my head that I was going for, or it doesn't have the right color patterns. But with this, I had no particular hair color pattern I was purposely trying to go for. I wasn't going based off of any color thing, so I could just do whatever. So I basically just did a color that I sort of liked, and the hat decorations I have that are like hair details, obviously they're technically meant for certain hairs, but sometimes they'll actually work on hairs that they're not meant for, or they don't actually look too odd. And I was able to actually use one of those, so it's like she's got like 3 or so different colors of, colors in her hair, and I think it's really, really pretty and really cute, but really fun. So I thought having the multiple hair colors, doing like the heart makeup, and doing like a strange lip color definitely was a little bit more on the eccentric side for her style, and a little bit bolder, wilder. So that's what I was trying to go for. Her social is more of just, like, a lot of times with people that have some sort of styles like this, and my personality, tend to be very bubbly people, and they tend to be very talkative people, but I also gave her traits, which is why I actually leave the traits scenes in this. A lot of times with a lot of my videos, not always, but most of my Creative Sim videos, I don't show putting the traits in, even though I still think about the traits. Like, all my Pokemon Sims, I don't show me giving them traits. But I actually really, really think about what traits to give them to fit that Pokemon, and even the aspiration. So, though I don't show it, I just still put thought into it for some reason. But in this case, I did try to actually keep that in. So I've made her cheerful, outgoing, a little bit of a goofball. But I absolutely love how she turned out. She's like one of my favorite Sims I've made for a while. But that's not saying much, because I actually get really excited about a lot of my Sims. Like, there's some that are slightly disappointing, but a lot of them I really like, and I think there's partial, because I am into lots of different styles of things, and that's just anything almost in general. Like, I'm not more geared towards one type of music, or one type of game, or one type of house design style, or one type of clothing. I have a wide range in those things and more that I like. So a lot of my Sims, there's little elements of things that maybe I wouldn't mind trying to wear or do myself, but I don't actually do. So maybe that's why I end up really liking them or getting excited, or maybe it's just maybe a sense of being prideful of making that Sim and they actually turned out good. I don't know. I just really like a lot of how my Sims turned out most of the time. Like, 90% of the time. But I really do think she is one of my top favorites as of, like, this year of Sims making them. I think she's absolutely adorable. I would totally want to be her friend. And I had a lot of fun making her and, like, doing screenshots. I didn't include all the screenshots just because it would have went a little bit overboard, but I had a lot of fun with it. And I hope y'all like how she turned out. I will be giving the link to the person who suggested these adjectives and see how they turn out. So if you're watching this, I hope you like how the Sim turned out with your adjectives. I'd love to know what your thoughts are. But anyway, thank you so much for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed it and liked it. If so, hit that lovely like button and all that lovely YouTube goodiness. Feel free to comment down below some adjectives or over on any of my other social medias when I have a post about this. So, and if you want to see a Sim made out of adjectives you suggest and see how it turns out, yeah. Anyway, I'm sort of rambling at this point. But thank you again, and I hopefully see you in the next one. Bye-bye!